Hey, welcome back. We have a little over 3 feet. It's probably about 3.5 feet long. Nice aged stick. This is ash. Extremely hard. A little bit of the emerald ash borer you see here. Gone through it. No bark on this one. This one's been dried. Probably had this for about 3 years now. So, what we got to do is clean up all these little marks, get it down to nice clear wood. I want to try and keep some of these bumps and little knots. I think they are quite interesting. But we're going to try and clean it up, get it down to bare wood like we see here at the bottom. So, let's get started. Sanding everything down with 80 grit. Just trying to get really the clear wood and get off all these little blemishes. So what we have here is a piece of beautifully colored cherry and just glued on a piece of walnut as a transition. So this is going to be a topper. We're going to have to round this all up, but let's see what we can do with it. Don't forget that when you drill your hole, make a little pocket on each mating surface. Gives a little spot for the epoxy to sit into and creates a better joint than having two completely flat surfaces. Just make a little pocket. Creates a bubble of epoxy between the rod, the wood, and everything together. Makes a better bond. So we've come to a conclusion of another walking stick, or actually this one's a cane, about 3 feet. Got a beautiful piece of cherry on top, highly figured. I believe this is walnut as a transition piece. Did this dragon scale carving, little chip carving. Looks super in the light with a little bit of shadows. You see it's about, I don't know, maybe 3/16 deep. Maybe not even that, maybe an eighth on each one. Had this growth pattern here on the stick, so made a nice little handle part in case you wanted to hold it out. Highly figured piece of ash, all tapering down, little 5/8 foot. We're going to put some teak oil because of how hard this ash is. I wanted teak oil because that will soak in and really make this grain pop. So let's go ahead and get this done. Little piece of cotton. Put some teak oil in a little container here. I think that's a good angle for you. Start off with this cherry. Beautiful, stunning figure on that. Beautiful. Look at that grain. Very detailed. Walnut, which gives you that beautiful dark brown transition. And the ash with all its graining. Let me show you a good spot here. Look at that. Look at all that grain popping out. I'm going to do a little bit here on the stick because the detail there will take a bit. Fantastic grain. Got a little bit of spalting here and there. This will darken up slightly as the oil soaks in. But look at that. Look at all that grain. Going to finish putting on some more oil. This is already soaked in. You see a couple of dry spots. So it's going to take several applications to really soak it all in. Get that wood nice and hard. And I'll show you how all the grain pops at the end. So the oil has all dried up over the last few days, and you see the beautiful grain of that cherry, that nice dark transition here of walnut, and look at that pattern. Really stands out. A little dragon scale or just a little chip carving. Adds a nice detail to a stick. You can see it from a good distance. Little handhold here. Made use of that growth that was on the stick. Good spot, right in the middle. And look at all that green on the ash. Beautiful. Super strong stick. Hope you enjoyed the build. Go out and do a little chip carving on your next one. You'll enjoy how that one comes out. So, hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments below. and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. And if you have any questions or comments, please hit the like and subscribe down below. I appreciate that, and it helps the algorithm as always. So have a good day carving, and we'll see you on the next one.